anyone could really pivot that quickly to run a fully virtual forum like this or a program. So usually it doesn't happen this way. I mean, even we're speaking with Loot yesterday, which they run hundreds of programs like this. It was their first as well in Europe. Yeah, nothing is impossible, right? Dr. Majid, كيفك? Long time.
You're on mute.
Alhamdulillah. Sorry, guys. I'm working with two screens. I've got my notes on one, and then in the background for the pictures. So I'm a little bit trying to just adjust. Alhamdulillah, doing really well. It's been an interesting last few months for sure for everybody.
Yeah.
Mabrookeen on this virtual event.
Thank you for the support. Thank you so much.
Always, you know it.
Yeah, يعني تعرف وقت اللي حكيت الدكتور كان يمكن أكثر من 3 أشهر تقريبا قلنا we need to do something for COVID.
Yeah.
And they said, you know what, Ara, this is what we can do, all of us. And I said, you know what, I was thinking in the beginning to make it more broader segments. We said, no, let's focus on food and agriculture. This is what the country needs the most. And yeah, it was such a good ambition to give me at that time. And yeah, we did it. Yeah, we did it. The team in ministry were amazing to make it kick off.
Curious to see how many participants we're going to get and the kind of engagement. I'm hoping the chat gets super active. And I'm curious to see who's come through after the cut down for all the proposals that have come.
Yes, we had the 4 rounds actually of.
Have to shortlist people. The job is now how to make them accelerate and become better in what they're doing.
Yeah.
And
take a step.
And with all the good and all the mentors that we had from Khalifa Fund, from the Netherlands, from here, it made it really a very valuable session for all of them. And now comes the networking part, which we're linking startups and young people with investors. And so this is the real value. And so I think the next one, we're going to have a longer mentorship program and more training, because we realized that you have a lot of people good in technology and ideas, but they lack the business angle. So
yeah, that's always the case.
yeah. So selling and marketing is never in their core capabilities. And how can you do anything if you cannot sell it? So
were there a lot of founder teams, sort of multiple together?
Yeah, we had many teams. We had over 100 almost.
Oh, mashallah. I find that when you have a team, at least then between the founders or between the team members, there's usually one person that can deal more on the customer facing side, somebody who's dealing on the tech, on the innovation side, somebody who has the patience for data or whether it be the sort of Excel sheets that everybody's working through. I find those are usually good, strong starting points, but then the challenge is obviously coordinating amongst multiple people.
The balance was not always there.
Yeah, sure.
The balance was not always there.
It's typically it's difficult when everybody's thinking the same and they're on to a good thing and they're all excited about it, but ultimately they're missing critical components.
That's true. So this is what we're. So this is our role now, is to how to accelerate them and make them better over the years.
And we connected people with each others. We connected teams who were missing some talents, as you were saying, Dr. Majid, with individuals who had an idea but didn't have the team. So we connected teams or startups with individuals. That was also part of the program objectives.
Super. Well, I'm excited for today. I'm going to see that I can stick around for every talk. I might move from this position and go somewhere else, and then in my office listen in and follow.
So the audience mainly going to be today the participants mainly. So this is not.
Okay. Super.
So this is mainly we're focusing on the participants, and it will be broadcasted on YouTube as well. So for future, for everybody who wants to watch later.
Yeah, that's critical.
Yeah, so this is what we're doing. So this is not a webinar per se. This is more
okay. So this is a virtual ceremony, basically.
Yeah, it's a virtual ceremony. Yeah, I mean, you know, the webinar term, we used to use it like 10 years ago when we used to sell. We used to, Naji and I, when we used to work at Reed, we used to do it for bringing new leads and sales and to sell products. But nobody liked it. We found it very like techie, and nobody liked it at that time.
Virtual roadshow, basically, yeah.
Mazboot, we used to do it. It was cheaper for us, and we used to bring good results, by the way. But you know, the face-to-face case was always something more exciting and more experiential. But
yeah, where that's possible, that's always exciting.
So who is here?
You have 5 minutes in, guys. You give me a minute. I'm just going to review again what I'm going to say.
All right.
Sure.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm not sure you can hear me.
Assalamu alaikum, Moza. We can hear you.
شكرا.
صباح الخير. صباح الخير أخت موزة، كيف صحتك؟
الحمد لله، شو حالكم؟
Yeah, alhamdulillah. We can hear you very well.
Great, thank you.
Naji is the moderator. Naji معنا على الخط.
Hello, this is Saskia. I have a brief question. Can I also share my some slides during this brief presentation that I have?
Yes, if it is within, first, good morning, Dr. Saskia.
Good morning,
Moza as well. Yeah, you can share a few slides if it is within the 5 minutes speech you have.
Yes, it is.
Yes, sure. So 3 minutes to go, and then we will start.
But then just checking if I have the option to share slides.
Yeah, there is share. You click on it, then you select the file.
I have participants invite, chat, and record on this computer, so maybe I'm not logged in as a panelist.
I think you are.
You are a panelist, no worries, and I've allowed the screen share option for you.
Okay, so let's see. Thank you. Oh yeah, I see it now. Yeah.
صباح الخير موزة. هلا I could see you على السكرين on the screen.
نور، مرحبا، شو حالك؟
الحمد لله بخير. هلا
صراحة سمعت exciting news about the whole initiative. يعطيكم العافية.
الله يعافيك. الله يعافيك. شكرا، وشكرا لوجودك معنا وللسبورت تبع التيم كمان. They were with us all the way. Yeah, it was a great journey, really. So, good morning, everyone. Again, it is 11 a.m. in the UAE, July 21st. Thank you for joining us to this virtual award and closing ceremony of the CovHack Circular Food Economy. I am Naji Al Haddad, your moderator for today. Trying to move my screen. And I'm the Chief Content Curator for Innovate for Good. It has been a long journey, but an exciting one. The CovHack started 90 days ago. It was a 90 days program. As you can tell, of course, it started during the great lockdown. Nothing can stop innovation, nothing can stop creativity, and the people who are behind it. The program attracted 339 applications from 44 countries, which is also a testament of the importance of the topic and the willingness of people to move forward with their ideas, with their innovations and technologies. We had 14 amazing judges and 9 expert mentors who joined us during this journey. We had 4 rounds of judging in addition to the mentorship phase that we have done. And we are here today where at the end of this session, we will announce the winners. We will start with keynote addresses by the CovHack partners and experts. And around 11:45 UAE time, we will be announcing the winners. As Ara said yesterday, everyone is a winner. All those who reached this phase are winners. And eventually, this is a competition. And there will be top 2 winners in startups and top 2 winners in teams, because we had 2 categories. I would like to welcome our special speakers for today. Dr. Majed Al-Qasimi, Minister's Advisor, UAE Ministry of Climate Change and Environment. Musa Al-Nasri, Acting Chief Executive Officer, Khalifa Fund for Enterprise Development. Hussein Al-Mahmoudi, CEO, Sharjah Research, Technology and Innovation Park. Ahmed Ashkar, Founder and CEO, Halt Price Foundation. Chinar Kurra, CEO, Catalyst. Dr. Saskia Visser, Program Manager, Wageningen University and Research. And last but not least, I would like to welcome our host for today, Ara Farnesian, Founder and CEO of Stratasys and Innovate for Good. Ara, without further ado, I would give you the virtual stage to address your welcome note and shed more light on the program. Ara, the stage is yours.
Thank you so much, Naji, for the introduction, and thank you for everyone joining us today. Let me start a bit more official. So, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Although I didn't want to make it official, but because what we believe, the value of creating communities, we believe in family. I believe in the true meaning of the creation of communities that is not about money and is not about only impact, is about changing people's life as well. So the care that we give to each other, I think, and to inspire the next generation of startups and entrepreneurs, this is what makes me awake every day, and this is what drives me to make this work. So first, allow me to thank each one of you who supported us to make the CovHack meet its objectives. But before that, I'm going to take you a bit 95 days back, when I had the first discussion with His Excellency, Dr. Thani. He was at that time the Minister of Climate Change. And I congratulate him for his new role now, serving the country. He inspired me to take this forward because we were in a lockdown and we were all saying, how can we all contribute, or at least how I can contribute to support the country? And he said, Ara, you're good in connecting people and innovation platforms. Why don't we join hands in running a program that serves the young people first and trying to work around the food and agriculture part of it? And we loved it. We just made it work and see the result today. I would like to send him to the platform here today. A special thank you for his support to us. Of course, the Minister of Climate Change, they did an amazing work with us. Khalifa Fund, I cannot say how much I thank you all for the team that they didn't leave us 1 minute throughout this program. United Nations, 75, Masdar, Sharjah Research Technology Innovation Park, Catalyst, Wageningen University Research and Start Life from the Netherlands. They joined forces with us as well. And of course, Halt Prize Foundation by Mr. Ahmad, who helped us as well in the last 2-3 days in giving a real boost to our entrepreneurs. And the American University of Beirut as well. Now, this has been a great journey and experience for us, especially for me. I've been 24 years in creating and enabling business communities through physical exhibitions and conferences to run, but now running a complete virtual innovation program online. It made it really a learning, it's a big learning for me as well, that yes, you can actually make the full thing online, but it's more focused on helping and growing startups and young entrepreneurs in our region. So our mandate and our mission is very clear. Indeed, time is changing and so do we. So as His Highness Sheikh Mohammed said, time has changed and I don't think anything will go back to how it was before COVID. And it's true. We need to adapt, we need to embrace, and we need to take the challenge forward. And I always believe that every challenge is an opportunity. And I'm so blessed to live and be inspired here in UAE and learning the true meaning of nothing is impossible. And it is true. 3 months ago, 4 months ago, I never thought that we can do this. Everybody's concerned about their health and how they can find my job. And we pushed the game forward to say, you know what, you can be part of the solution. So on this occasion, I want to congratulate the UAE for the Hope Mars mission, making the first Arab country ever to take this giant leap. This is by itself an inspiration, not for me only, but for every single Arab living in this region and around the world, and our young people to realize that everything is possible. So COVID made us realize the importance of knowing ourselves before anything else, and the meaning how we can contribute collectively to make this world a better place. I think we are all on a mission too on this, and this group that is joining us today, it proves that all of us, yes, we can take things forward. Alone, nobody can do it. And I think collectively, if you put all our forces together, we are a giant force taking this forward. Now, through Innovate for Good and the CovHack, we witnessed something remarkable. The new wave of impact-driven startups and young innovators in our region who are working on solving real-world problems for the good of humanity, the planet, and the economic prosperity of our region. You know, this impact-driven startups is not new, but I think is becoming new in our region here. And we've been an advocate for that for the last 2 years. And we are so happy to see all the partners that they are helping us to reach the message that, yes, you can balance profit and impact. Yes, it's a good time that you think about making a difference in your economies and in your lives and make money as well. So today's entrepreneurs, especially the younger generation, are taking more seriously environmental and social issues into account and starting at the ideation stage of their offer and aligning it with their long business goals. That this is what we noticed. We noticed the amount of people that are joining us today, putting the mission first on how they want to solve it and how they're going to bring, create a better world, or from even on a societal part as well. So this is becoming a growing trend and a standard practice, I think, globally, but I think is becoming a growing trend big time in our region here, which I am personally very, very happy to see this happening. So at Innovate for Good, we are so fortunate to collaborate and serve such innovative and purpose-driven entrepreneurs by providing them a dynamic innovation, mentorship, and networking platform and connect them with capital, mentorship, and businesses to help them grow and succeed and make a significant impact. I would like to thank again, and I would allow my guest speakers to start their part of the engagement today. Back to you, Naji.
Thank you, Ara. Indeed, embracing change, adapting to it, and moving forward is what we should inspire and pass on to the youth today. Thank you again. And now I would like to welcome Dr. Majed Al-Qasimi to share with us also his notes and thoughts. Dr. Majed, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much. I'd first like to welcome everybody to the session today and also thank all the partners along with ARA, everybody who's contributed to this event, to all the work behind the scenes, to the hours we've put in to achieve what has been achieved today. And I look forward to the announcements later today. I'd also like to thank all the participants, the entrepreneurs, the SMEs, innovators and young professionals that have taken the time to address the challenges and have come forward with their ideas and taken the time, along with the mentors, to bring valuable and insight to what we're doing. The journey food takes is one few of us know, but we're all affected by. And today we've become more aware and sensitized to the origin and journey of our food. The circular food economy is more relevant today than ever, and more of these circular principles can be implemented, and therefore a stronger future and a stronger economy will exist. The importance today really for food as it is and the efficiency of our food value chains is clear in what we've experienced over the last 6 months. Food was perhaps taken for granted or always assumed to be there. But in the time we've been at home and we've been preparing meals, trying new recipes, baking, we've come to reconnect with food. And therefore, with that, our concern from where food comes from and where it goes has been heightened. This sensitization of the value of food in our economy is important. And it's really here that we can begin to bring the circular principles into how our food system works and move linear practices into more circular practices, maximizing the value that we retain in our economy. There's an importance in engaging the youth in this. We cannot address the challenge without them. Today, the challenge sits before us, but it will be the youth that carry this forward and carry these lessons into the future. The new ideas to old problems looked at with fresh new eyes is critical to be able to innovate in this space. And really bringing together the government, the investors, and the innovators is important because all aspects of policy, stakeholders really get to contribute here. It's unique in that we're delivering a space for discourse and engagement, and with that, clear challenges set before everybody and arising to the occasion and the challenge together. Especially today, where we have limitations in movement, logistics, and being able to communicate, it's most critical today that we figure out how to create these circular economies in our food system. Now, I'd like to emphasize the importance of being able to do this through a virtual platform like we are doing today. It allows us to exchange ideas, to speak with one another across vast space, as well as across vast levels of government and private sector, and ultimately to lay out the policy, the regulation, the market, and the economy, and bring the thinkers, the doers, and innovators to be able to help solve these problems. Again, I'd like to thank everybody that's contributed. I'd like to thank everybody that's here today, and I wish you all the best of luck and great success in the future. Stay safe, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Majed. Thank you so much. And thank you for highlighting the importance of youth. This is why since the beginning, CovHack program had two streams, if I may say, one for startups and one for teams, to allow anyone at any age to put forward their ideas. And we were very excited to see some students applying for the challenge with some really great ideas and great innovations. Thank you again. And now I would like to move on and welcome again to our virtual stage for today, Musa Al-Nasri. The floor is yours, please.
Thank you, Naji. Well, good morning, everyone, Your Excellencies and distinguished guests. I'm really pleased to be with you speaking today in celebration of the awarding ceremony of the conclusion of CovHack 2020. Well, it is a truly remarkable initiative that has resulted in innovation, and it's giving us many solutions that can help us managing the challenge that we faced through this pandemic. I'd like to begin by thanking the Khalifa Fund mentors who assist the students throughout this initiative. And I would like also to congratulate all the participants that decided and were dedicated their time and efforts toward developing their ideas and positively impacted the entire nation. Well, let us all think about what's happening here. It's, as we are all aware, COVID-19 has presented us with a range of challenges that were extraordinary. It is more evident than ever that we need to begin to make a joint effort toward a more circular economy in the UAE. Not only provide safety, not only provide the form of food security, but it's also to be more environmentally sustainable and economically viable. As you all aware, we would like to thank the leadership of this country for all the efforts that have made throughout this pandemic. There are many initiatives, support, and stimulate programs that helps developing and maintaining our daily lives. Thanks God that the countries across the world faced many challenges. However, here in the UAE, that we didn't notice that much of a change, especially in the supply chain. Let us talk about what happens across the world, that they faced additional crises with the interruption of their logistics behind their supply chain, which saw a standstill of importing and exporting some of their needed commodities. The UAE took steps and initiatives amongst most of the countries to be prepared and to navigate around the impacts of future global crises. So far, the UAE has shown wise leadership and forward thinking, which was the real steps to implement agri-tech ideas, aquaculture, and increase the agricultural supplies locally. The CovHack Innovation Challenge aimed to implement and support the UAE immediate response to COVID-19. This competition was a catalyst and shifting the attitude toward becoming a more circular economy, which explored innovation in a different way and elevate our local and global food supply chains, while also showcasing how the UAE is in alignment with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal 12. I'm beyond delighted to say that the innovative solutions that were displayed during CovHack highlighted and brings a very talented young mind that we are always appreciate. With more than 400 applications and ideas, the overall standard on display was outstanding and made Khalifa Fund's role as a judge both enjoyable and difficult. There could be only 4 winners, but there were many unique ideas that were rooted in deep and understanding of the appliances of technology and innovation to develop sustainable solutions. CovHack personified the need and the importance of enabling and empowering UAE SMEs and entrepreneurs. With specific regard to the food and supply chain, all the ideas were really having the main goal of this, which is food security. With this in mind, Khalifa Fund has always been committed to support entrepreneurs in the UAE and around the world, and shall continue to foster the culture of entrepreneurship. As we look toward achieving the Abu Dhabi Economic Vision and the UAE National Agenda Vision 2021, I would like really to conclude my sharing of my appreciation to all of the partners that worked in unity to provide this important initiative. Thank you to the Minister of Climate Change and Environment, to the United Nations, to Sharjah Research, Technology and Innovation Park, and Catalyst, who all made the CovHack Innovation Challenge a great success. Last but not least, I would like also to thank Innovate for Good in Abu Dhabi for their outstanding achievements to deliver this initiative. I wish you all the best, and I wish we join you to the next years of challenges in CovHack. Thank you very much.
Of course, thank you. This is just the beginning, yeah, and we look forward for a longer collaboration with you. Also, on behalf of everyone, I would like to thank Khalifa Fund for their tremendous efforts and support to the most vulnerable sector represented by SMEs. Thank you so much for your kind words and for being with us today. Next, we move to Sharjah, the Emirate of Sharjah, with Mr. Hussein Al-Mahmoudi from Sharjah Research, Technology and Innovation Park to share with us his thoughts. Hussein.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, on behalf of Sharjah Research and Technology Park, I would like to thank you for inviting us to be part of this exciting exercise, the CovHack. We're really very pleased to contribute to this initiative, which I think enforces the UAE leadership position toward innovation and toward sustainable development. We're really very excited to see really a real implementation of the triple helix approach, where you have the government initiation this along with the private sector and academia. And I think this is really a fantastic formula to spark innovation. The number of applicants to this initiative is really amazing. So congratulations on getting these unique numbers, and also the quality of the applicants has been great. At Sharjah Research and Technology Park, we are part of the UAE leadership to spark innovation and the culture of science and research. So for us, it's very important to be part of these initiatives. I really would like to take this opportunity to thank the Ministry of Climate Change, Khalifa Fund, the Catalyst, and Innovate for Goods, and all the partners for really initiating such a wonderful initiative during really very difficult times. So really, your work is really remarkable that you managed to pull this together and put it together in such a difficult time. And this is not a surprise for organizations who are based and who are working with UAE government, because as Ms. Moza communicated, the UAE really did a wonderful job in managing this initiative. And I think your project is a further testimony of how our economies and our partners in various sectors can really contribute to strengthening the economy and creating new opportunities. I really congratulate all the applicants. I think everyone is winning in this exercise. So congratulations for them to be part of this unique program. We, as an entity that is associated with this program, will be more than happy to support in any way we can this initiative. I really would like to also say that this is the beginning of this initiative. I think the companies that applied, they have a lot of potential, and I think it's our duty to really support them, whether they are winning or not. I think everyone is winning in this, but look forward to taking this to the next level. And thank you very much again for giving us the opportunity to be part of this. And I wish you and wish all the applicants all the best today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Hussein, for your kind words. I also would like to say that we were so privileged to be able to bring this inter-emirate, then international collaboration for the CovHack. So thank you so much for your contribution. And through you, I would like also to thank all the team, especially Tariq, who was with us all the way. And now we move to Ahmad Ashkar, founder and CEO, Health Price Foundation. Ahmad, the floor is yours.
Great. Well, thank you so much to everybody, Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, and to our youth out there within the Innovate for Good program and CovHack, as well as everybody online. It's been a pleasure to be with you all over the last day or two. I think my job here is to give you a little bit of practical advice and a little inspiration. For those that don't know me, I'm Ahmad Ashkar. I'm the CEO and founder of the Health Price Foundation, the world's largest impact education company, looking at about 300,000 early stage impact startups every year. I do want to tell all of you out there that this 90-day period was a quite rapid time for you. COVID has been a disaster worldwide. UAE has done a phenomenal job in containing. Not all countries have been so lucky, but it's a time to reflect and to become anti-fragile, to see not only how we can rebound and be resilient, but to go 10x. And in the language of entrepreneurs, this is your time to go 10x. I do want to emphasize a couple of key points as you move forward in your journeys. The first one is that entrepreneurship is difficult. The journey of building your enterprise is as much about your startup as it is yourself. Unlocking the inner you to be able to have impact and build the enterprise of the future is as important as identifying the right market with the right solution. I also want to emphasize my second point to you is that you need to think differently about the consumer of the future. There's going to be a $60 trillion wealth transfer by the year 2060. It's 40 years away. The first 5 trillion will happen in the next 5 years. How will you capture that business, that market? For those of you in the UAE or looking at the UAE, well, I understand we did a sustainability food challenge, but know that the world is changing. No longer is it acceptable for food to travel 5,000 miles, 2,000 miles, or even 500 miles to get from production to consumption. The UAE is primed for innovation, relying on almost 90% of its food supply as imports. That's an opportunity for all entrepreneurs out there to rethink the supply chain to create a more localized economy. In doing so, you will cut down on carbon emission, you will cut down on waste, and you will optimize impact. So think about that shift in mindset. Think about this new consumer base and build your enterprises to reflect. Impact and profits are not mutually exclusive. You make money by doing good. That's what I've learned in my 12 years of being in the impact space. And finally, folks, be kind, be nice. We've been tough on you as judges, as mentors. We don't want it to reflect in the way you do business. The next millennia will require empathy, kindness, and a lot of smiles go a very, very, very long way. So I encourage all of you, congratulations, keep going, whether it be building yourself or building your enterprise. And remember that you are the ones that can build the world you want to live in and that you want to see. So take action and hopefully collect. I'm past my time. I think all of the judges and speakers here, we believe, we spent 15, 20, 30 years working already. We're handing the baton off to you. And I'm bullish, and I'm excited to see where this journey takes all of us together. I wish everybody well. I thank my co-panelists, judges, and Ara. Great job in organizing such a wonderful program. Happy to support.
Thank you, Ahmed, for those inspirational and motivational words. If I may ask you, Ahmed, where are you located now? In what city? And what is it, your local time?
Sure. I am in Washington, D.C. It's 3:30 in the morning.
Wow.
The good news is I usually travel about 200 days a year to give all these speeches. So 3 days a week, I run Arab World Time. 2 days a week, I'm on European time. So we're in good shape.
So yeah, thank you. But I mean, you're a real example of commitment and dedication. Thank you, and sorry for either keeping you awake or waking you up early. I don't know which one you did.
Waking up early is the key.
Waking up early. Okay.
And to all you entrepreneurs out there, it's all about work, 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 work.
Yes. Thank
Thanks,
you. Thank you, Ahmed. And now back to Abu Dhabi, to Masdar City, and with Chinar Kurra, CEO of Catalyst. Chinar, please, the floor is yours. And if you would like to share some slides, please go ahead. You have the share screen, it's yours.
Thank you. Well, good morning, everybody. Really early good morning to Ahmed. It was very, very interesting times. And when Ara and I first started to talk about this whole event, we said, well, are we going to receive enough people? How is this going to happen? So first of all, I congratulate you guys, because I think this it is the first acceleration and startup demo day that we went through. It's very, very interesting. With the startups, of course, we receive all their information. We're flooded with the information. Thank you very much, because there are also other challenges that we're going through. But when we went through all these interesting entities, and some of them are in the beginning stage, some of them are really taking off the ground, we were very exciting to see. I want to say also the Catalyst is it's quite new. When you look at the other ventures and other acceleration in the world, they're sometimes some of them are really big, like FedTech, IO, etc. But we started very small. But when we compare to what's going on in UAE, we think that with these type of collaborations, we're growing. So I want to give some little bit of information, because we have, I think, 83 people in the whole participant box. We're Catalyst. It's a Masdar and BP initiative that was formed approximately 4 years ago, and by Dr. Sultan when he was the chairman and CEO of Masdar's company, Abu Dhabi Future Energy Company. And I've been appointed, and then one-man show, and we organized a great team. And then as a joint venture of BP and Masdar, we were lucky enough to work together with their workforce to get things off the ground. Right now, we are about 14 startups. And very interestingly, some of the startups, like in the participant list, I see Ahmed Al-Nawais, very good friend of mine. He started as a startup. Now he's in the investment. Mohammed Al-Hashimi, coming from the from the government side. The startups that we see, they became more educated, not more educated, but more experienced, and the age started to go up. Right now, our average age for a startup is about 34 years old. So yes, there are so young guys that from St. Petersburg and all that, but we also have a lot of experienced people who wants to do a second career in their life or third career in their life with their own entity. So this makes our job very challenging, because it's really hard sometimes to fulfill the request when you have a professional, somebody coming from a really professional background for a startup idea. So, but I thank to everybody, went to Sharjah especially, Moza, we've done a lot. So the good times come. We're at the end, and the winners are going to receive some goods from us. And I want to share real quick about like what we do. So give me 1 second. So I share this. So can everybody see it?
Yes, we can see it.
So this is our location. This is our humble location. We're in the Masdar city. Masdar, we created this facility called Tech Park. Yes, all looking recycled containers, but we have laboratories in some of these containers that are actually state-of-the-art laboratories that cost millions and millions of dollars. So, and we started as a first startup accelerator that's focusing on sustainability. And when we first see that, we said, okay, our job is really going to be tough. But then when we look at the mandate and Abu Dhabi vision at the time, 2030 vision, now we're going to 2071. We said, okay, this can really bring a lot to us and to the world, because we're looking for clean tech, sustainability, and all the good things that will do good for the world. That's why when the CovHack started, we were really excited to get this thing off the ground, and we were happy to work with everybody. So I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but of course the one comment I want to really put the caps on is that acceleration, we're an accelerator, but acceleration is not about just money. Yes, you do need cash on the table to receive and to expedite your operations. You need laboratories, equipment, you need to get things going on, but it's not just about that. We give a lot more than just a simple acceleration, because we take care each startup company like it's our own company, like I'm working in the company. So this is how we look at it with my teammates. So yes, 190,000 up to cash funding you receive in different tranches based on your KPI. So your KPIs, milestones are extremely important. And it's a period of 12 to 18 months. So 12 months of acceleration, because as a startup, I set up many companies from Chicago to Istanbul to etc. And it doesn't work 3 to 5 months or something. A company needs about 2 to 3 years, and we're aware of it. That's why we're trying to get you the next stage of funding during this acceleration period. And it is up to 12 months, but we're also given extra 6 months to get things off the ground. So you have a buffer zone to get your things up and running properly. And all the support is being stated. So actually this 190 goes up to, in average, about $300,000 worth of support, including all the stuff that you see. And the fields, that's why CovHack is very important for us, because it touched every subject that we're looking for: food security monitoring, recycling technologies, e-mobility, energy efficiency, renewables, renewable technologies, environment, agrotech, and health technologies that we have just started. So, so biotech companies, especially multidisciplinary companies like biotech company that looking for agriculture technologies, very interesting. So we receive all these thanks to CovHack staff. So as I mentioned, the acceleration program starts from the day it starts. This is for the startups. When it starts, it takes about 2 to 3 months to get everything off the ground, including your bank account, your office space in Masdar city, and so that we can get things rolling the way it should be. Masdar city is a small to medium enterprise industrial zone. So you can produce your goods, and we're really happy. Again, is Masdar and BP. We work very closely with BP Ventures. They've been extremely supportive to us. As a matter of fact, we are also working to bring some of their startups that are in the growth stage to Masdar city. And we work with Masdar Free Zone, 700 plus companies, big guys in there like Lockheed Martin, Schneider, Etihad, and many more that we make sure that once you are in our program, you became one of the Masdar Free Zone company immediately. So I'm passing some good mentors. It's growing list. I'm not going to talk about incubator versus co-working because you are already experienced with all that. So this is our information. If you are not a winner, it doesn't mean that you're not winning anything. we will contact you, because some of the companies that I personally looked and we talked from Romania here and there, and we really loved it. So never forget to apply to us, even if you don't win, because you're going to take some time during these lockdowns and everything. So make sure that you resend us your pitch deck if it's not, let's say, feasible, or if you don't like it, you're going to another idea. Don't forget to send it to us. And I wish everybody good luck. Thank you for putting all these things, and I'm extremely happy to meet all of you, like Saskia all the way, Ahmed, and it was very, very good challenge. So thank you very much for everything. And we're here, so you have our information.
Thank you, Chinar, also for your generous support on a personal level, and your team as well. And thank you for the support that Catalyst is providing those entrepreneurs and innovators. Thank you. And now we fly back virtually to the Netherlands, and we welcome Dr. Saskia Visser to give us her notes. Dr. Saskia.
Okay, well, good morning from the Netherlands, indeed. Thank you very much, and really congratulations with your whole program. It was really inspiring to see all the presentations and read the PowerPoint presentations that had been made, and it really fulfills me that there's so much innovation and youth really present to move forward into this idea of a circular economy. And what I wanted to do is to share you some ideas of what we are going through currently in the Netherlands with regards to circular agriculture. And you will see how nicely all these innovations that has been submitted will fit into this vision of circular agriculture. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to share also my screen with you. And that's this. So in 2018, our Ministry of Agriculture has announced her vision, a circular agriculture, where we combine agriculture, nature and food in a valuable way with each other. And she did that despite the fact that in the Netherlands we are already a giant in agriculture. So we are the world's second exporter on agricultural products, just behind the US, and the US is approximately 250 times larger compared to the Netherlands. But thinking of it, and it's like Ahmad already said, it's a bit strange, you know. We are the first exporter of onions in the world, which means like almost everywhere in the world you can find a Dutch onion. Well, it's a kind of a strange idea. Why should we do it, and why shouldn't we change our agriculture system such that we produce more local food and we don't rely so much on this worldwide exchange of food, and we move to a more sustainable production system. And we started with a vision, and I will explain you a little bit about the vision, about the principles of circular agriculture. And agriculture starts with human who are in the need of biomass to produce food, but also to produce electricity and clothes. And this food is being produced, or this biomass is being produced on our arable lands, on our natural waters, but the biomass for the non-food part is also produced in the forest and in our grasslands. And this is the first thing that you have to start thinking about. Okay, if we have so many people, why don't we use all our arable land and our oceans to produce food for humans? Why should we use it to produce feed for animals? Well, if you start with that principle on circular agriculture, it means a different way of managing your land. So thinking about you manage your land. And then while we produce all this food, we process it and it eventually reaches our human, all kinds of side streams occur. Side streams from crop residues, from the processing, from food waste, but also the human excreta are part of the whole system, of the whole circular system. And if we use these side streams, at least the biomass side streams, to feed our animals, then you have a whole different position of the animals in your circular agricultural systems. It doesn't mean we all have to become vegetarian, because these animals are essential to produce sufficient proteins for people, and also to make efficient use of this biomass. But it will change a little bit in our diet. Well, one of the examples that I have seen is, for instance, the insects in it. I think the insects play a crucial role in this whole circular system. What is further important is that you really have to think about safety. So what are safe products and how do you look at it? Because you don't want antibiotics to build upon that you have too much antibiotics either in your animals or in your soil, such that it builds up some kinds of resistance. So following all the streams in the whole system are becoming new job opportunities. So where do you find safety issues, and how can you tackle them, and how can you manage them? The rest of the side streams from the animals need to go also back to the land to make sure that you have sustainable and healthy soils again. And then obviously we also need biomass for processing, for electricity and non-food. But if you look at this whole system, there are numerous innovations and opportunities, thinking about how to make use of new fibers to replace fossil-based fibers for your textile, thinking about how to measure the nutrients that go throughout your system, thinking about what type of crops do I produce and how do I organize it on a local way, how can I make use of the oceans, to which extent that we won't reach that imbalance that we have reached on the land. And well, you can start thinking about how it looks like. And one of the things, well, we have been working on is this inspiring plate on thinking about how to use it in greenhouses. That's where you see an image with people intention to work on it, to replace plastics with fibers from plants, linking it to the urban mining, and really seeing the new connections between greenhouses, livestock, and also open cultivation, but also with all different kind of connections. Well, I have seen today or yesterday during the weekend when I read all these innovative ideas from the startups, and I could place many of them in innovations in research practices that we are currently executing within Wageningen. So it is my honor if I could connect with all those innovators and bring them up to speed with the latest scientific insights that they can use to speed up their research or their company, their startup company at the same time. So thank you, and well, I'm looking forward to see the follow-up and the progress of those people. Thank you. Let me see how I can stop sharing. Yes.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Saskia, for this presentation. And definitely we can connect you with any of the startups or teams that you deem interesting for your program. This is part of our mandate or objective, is to connect people together. So now I guess we're getting very close to the moment of truth. I will share my screen again. And the CovHack 2020 winners are excited, or shall we postpone for tomorrow? No, let's do it now. Okay, so we will start with the team category. Second place, then we will announce the first place, and we will invite the founder to have a quick word. The team category, second place for the CovHack 2020 is Circa Biotech from the United Arab Emirates. Circa Biotech from UAE. So let's give it some.
Haytham, congratulations, Haytham. Ludmila, Christine, sorry.
So this is for you,
yeah, we need to put some music.
Congratulations. And now in the same category, teams category, first place for the CovHack 2020 challenge is Xilinat from Mexico, from the other part of this of the world where we are. Congratulations, Xilinat, for winning the first place. Sorry, it should be first place.
Sorry, Najat, to intervene. You just said.
Sorry. I made a small mistake. Okay. I got excited. So what we're doing, we're giving both second places, then we give both first places. But still, Xilinat startup category, second place from Mexico. Congratulations for winning this place. So now we have again second place Circa Biotech teams category. Second place, startup category, Xilinat, Mexico. And now we move to the first place in teams category. And the winner is Palco from UAE. Palco from the United Arab Emirates. Congratulations, Palco team, for winning the first place in teams. I will announce the first place in startups, then we will welcome the founders to give their quick notes and address the audience. Now, the first place in startup category is iFarm from Finland. Congratulations.
Wonderful.
Congratulations, iFarm from Finland, for winning the first place in the startup category. So,
Kirill Zelensky.
Yes, exactly. So now I would like to welcome Kirill, since you mentioned the name Chinar, to take the stage and tell us about his journey at the CovHack 2020 challenge. What was the most challenging part, the most exciting part, and Kirill, what do you have to tell us today after winning the first place?
Thank you very much. I'm just surprised and proud. It was really surprised because I was thinking that a lot of different technologies are very interesting, and how we can be successful and competitive. But yes, now I hope our idea to come soon to the market and build a lot of farms and produce food is okay. Now it will get additional push and pink, and we will do it faster. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you for taking part. Congratulations to you and the entire team. We wish you all the best for the future, and hope to see iFarm scaled up as much as your dreams can reach. And
thank
from Palco, Arwa Lutfi. Arwa, how do you feel now? Are you excited? And will this, give you a boost to continue further, or you would say, okay, I reached my goal, or this is just the first step into a long journey of success, I hope?
Hopefully it will be a long success journey. The whole team is very shocked. We're very shocked. We did not expect that, really. At this age, in this opportunity, it really is amazing. Thank you so much.
You're most welcome. It is your hard work that made you reach here. And to everyone else, as all our esteemed guests and speakers said, the future is within your hands. Keep going. You shouldn't stop. You can change your idea at any point of time, your business model at any point of time. The main thing is that to have this inner confidence and creativity always sparked in yourself. So again, congratulations to the top winners, but also congratulations to all the finalists who reached with us to this final stage.
Naji, I would like to say a word.
Sure.
First, congratulations to Kirill and Arwa and her team and all the teams. Just to give you a bit of feedback the way the judging worked. So we had a scoring, and this was the quantitative part of the scoring. And then we had yesterday meeting with the judges to discuss on the qualitative part of the presentation, because we didn't only want to take on the numbering, but we just wanted to make sure that which ones, and we gave a lot of respect to different dimensions. First of all, this is a CovHack, so which means we're dealing with a COVID hackathon to deal with food-related topics. So which means that we had many innovations, but not related to COVID directly, the impact, but I think what you did was remarkable. Just I want to pass a word to Arwa and her team. Arwa and your team made me realize, after years of me being in the business, that I need to learn from all of you. In less than 2-3 weeks, you could develop a document that it might take me to make it in 10 days or in 2 weeks in 7-8 slides. And maybe Ahmed agrees with me, putting a deck this short, this precise, your thoughts in 10 slides is not something simple. I mean, I can easily comment on your work, but if I want to make it, I don't think it's going to take me 2 weeks. And what is your age, Arwa?
I'm 19, but the rest of my team is 16.
So, I mean, guys, what Ahmed you said, really, I mean, giving out the button to them, you know, like, I think you're right. I think Mubarak from Khalifa Fund is there. I think he's hearing me. Once Mubarak was going through the program and he said, Ara, you know what? I think we need to retire early because these guys are so good that I don't think we can even compete with them. So thank you, Mubarak, for all the support you gave us and the backing you provided us throughout the program. Arwa, we decided collectively that yes, you have the CovHack first place, but we are going to give you the Innovate for Good. This is the first time we give a reward to anyone. This is more of as an encouragement to you. At your age, all of you are almost girls as well on top of that. I mean, we're talking about equality here and gender equality. I think you made it even make it big. Congratulations, we're inspired, and we are going to have sessions with all of you after the CovHack is over, sorry, to discuss about your journey and give us some inspiration about your work. And I would like to give some notes about the winners, what they will get. The winners will be running through an incubation and mentorship program, and you will be contacted by Khalifa Fund, Minister of Climate Change, and the Sharjah Innovation Park. So either you can work with all of them or you can select which one you want to work with. But I am certain what I heard today from Majid and from Moza and from Hussein, they are all excited to support you. And nothing makes us much more happy to bring young, talented people like you and put you in such programs so we can help you grow with your. So I always believe that you can create your job. You don't need to go and find it. And you are making it true. Education is making it very difficult. It's no longer like my days. If you had a certificate or university degree, immediately you get a job. Days are different. So a degree will not give you a job. The spirit that you have will give you a job. And I believe that taking an entrepreneurship journey, creating a job, this is going to be the best thing you will do to yourself and to people like you who will inspire. Thank you, Saskia, from the Wageningen University in the Netherlands, to offer as well kind of mentorship and training to the winners and all the members that they joined us. Arwa and the team, you can easily connect with Saskia on the program. So I will not take more time. Congratulations to all of you. You made us all proud. Remember, all the shortlisted, you were shortlisted among 339 top candidates from around the world. So we had 44 countries joining, and we had very, very strong competitors there with a very advanced products. And at the end of the day, someone has to win. Congratulations, bravo, mabruk. Mabruk from all of my heart. And I wish you a great day. Naji, if you can continue on please, the session.
Yes, thank you, Ara, for these encouraging words. I would like to thank our partners, United Arab Emirates Ministry of Climate Change and Environment, Khalifa Fund for Enterprise Development, Masdar, UN 75, Sharjah Research, Technology and Innovation Park, Wageningen University and Research, Catalyst, and special thanks, of course, to the partners who are offering the support and acceleration program to the winners. We will connect you with them, obviously. Also, I would like to thank big thank you really to our judges and mentors. Sorry if at some point we have bugged you with emails or follow-ups, but your commitment and dedication made this program really work well. So big thanks to Amal Hassan Al Ahmadi, Ahmad Ashkar, Afra, sorry, I have to hide this, Afra Al-Dahiri, Richard Perry, Mona Itani, Saskia Visser, Mohammed Danhani, Hinar Kurra, Mohammed Talib, Lut Remsberg, Ala Hawari, Tariq Salam, Qusay Abdul Wahab, Ra'ed Dawoodi. Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone who've been part of this journey. Congratulations again to all the winners. And until we meet again, stay safe and stay positive and stay creative. Thank you so much and see you soon. Bye-bye.